Yeah, there's been a lot of buzz, a lot of rumblings in the podcast sphere. People have been saying, they go, "Where's Sal?" They've been clamoring. They've been
Well, that's why I had to do. I did Robbie's last night to like promote. Like a little sneak peek. You know how like Hulk will show up for 5 seconds at the end of like Iron Man.
yeah.
So I did kind of like one of those. So the people are really clamoring for it now.
Yeah, I'm sick of that. By the way, dude, when the movie's over, it's over.
Oh, I know. Like, what? Who would have thought that when you go see a movie now, it's like adequate to like you stay until they fucking come sweep up. Like, they better turn the lights on that
Yeah,
bitch.
that's like a thing in theater. Like I've seen that where
It's incredibly
every
annoying.
nobody trusts movies anymore, so they go, "I'm not leaving because I want to make sure that I get all the movie there is."
But before that trend started, what did you do at the end of the movie?
I mean, as soon as the
I was like,
credits
let's fucking go.
started,
Let's get out of
dude,
here.
yeah, let's fucking get out of here,
I'd be like,
dude.
I think I know where this is going. Like in the last scene, I'd be like, she's gonna end up with him. Let's get out of here. We'll beat traffic.
Beat traffic
You don't even
like
do
it's
that
a
anymore.
football game. We gotta beat the traffic from the fucking Regal.
From the movie's 10.
Yeah, honey, we gotta beat the matinee traffic. we don't we don't have time to finish.
Bro, I remember going to see movies. I'm the only one in the theater, like as a kid. I remember we went to see Vegas Vacation,
Oh man.
and it was just me, my dad, and my brother. That was it. It was a matinee. It was like around Christmas time.
Yeah. That I mean that's like just what going to the movies is now. Unless you live in like a really big city. If most of the country, like if you go to a theater, it's like you're the only one there.
Yeah,
I don't know
they're
how they're
struggling to hang
surviving.
on.
Yeah, I don't know how theaters are. And I mean, there's nothing like it. There's nothing that compares to going to see a movie at the theater. But also, it's such a pain in the ass to actually have to go do that.
I feel like they
That
could just make one like small tweak or something.
like what?
Like if they had topless women like bringing you your
No,
food.
no. First off, I don't like any of those theaters where they bring you food in the
Oh, I
theater.
love it.
You should have to any food you want. You should have to get at the concession stand. That's it.
I'm back in beans.
I don't need wait staff milling about while I'm trying to watch whatever new piece of shit Captain America movie is
I like
out.
it.
You like but you're like
Yep. I
you
like
have like
food.
yeah, but you have like you have very like I don't know how to describe. I guess just like the most like American taste and things.
Yeah. No, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you are just like every demographic amalgamated into one person.
I'm easy. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. Oh, we got this guy. Corman Kind became a YouTube member. Enjoy the perks, brother. Enjoy the perks that come with being a member. Um, yeah, going to the theater is cool. It is a pain in the ass. Like you got to go there, buy a ticket, and sit down. So, there's all the there's all the steps you got to take to go see a movie. And then, but my original complaint is I don't like how movies have created this new anxiety where when the credits roll, you're sitting there like, is that actually the end of the movie, or is there more movie going to happen like halfway through these credits or after the credits?
Yeah.
You know,
There's an anxiety anytime I leave my house, though, doing anything.
right? Well,
I'm the happiest when I'm home.
yeah, your homebody.
I guess I don't like to admit it, but like if you can't like if everyone that ever had plans with me is canceled right now, I'd be like, oh well, I guess I'm gonna stay home. Because someone to play video games.
I yeah, I get that. It's like Yeah, I don't ever want to do anything. It's like not until I
No.
actually get up and do it. Like I have to force myself to realize that that was the right choice. That like actually doing something is better than doing nothing. But like my baseline, like my default setting, like what I want is to just do
Just
like
right above unconsciousness. Just whatever that state
no,
of.
dude, I don't even want to be conscious. Like
I mean, I want to. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be dead, but I just want to barely be like. I want to be do the least amount of work to be alive.
the only thing, yeah, the only thing I want to
Like, I want to be
experience,
able to jerk off.
I guess, like I don't even know if I enjoy. Like the only reason I would be jerking off
It's a lot of
nowadays,
work.
yeah, the only reason I'd be jerking off nowadays is to try and like set it, like calm myself down so I can finally go to sleep. But like really, the only like thing I want to experience in like a conscious state is like that feeling of stretching in bed and like right before you go to sleep. So just like stretching out and then laying there and then I'm asleep.
You know, I figured out why. It's kind of sad. So, like, when I lay in bed and I lay flat, it is a very like incredible feeling. Like it's euphoric. You know what I mean? Like it feels very good, almost like
I know
heroin.
exactly what you mean, dude. Like when I
And
lay
I
down and
no,
I
but I
just
figured out that I think it's a blood flow thing. It's all the blood from my big fat fucking tree trunk legs is falling back like into my torso and my arms and shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is what I should feel like all day long. Like
maybe
this is singularity. Like
maybe it's that or maybe it is just laying down is awesome.
I mean, yeah, I think it's a blood thing though. I think
Laying down is cool. I do like
yeah, because
laying
like if
down.
you just elevate your legs, it feels better. Like you get that kind of rush. You're like,
Yeah,
oh
because I be working all day and like I don't even have I barely have to fucking move it. With my job, like I just sit there. But all I think about all day at work is like, what would be better than sitting right now,
yeah.
laying down.
I do go into I usually go into a room and I'll call it like going vertical. I'll just be like, I need to go vertical for a little bit. Like I just have to be vertical for like 20
You're
minutes.
already. Do you mean horizontal?
Am I already vertical?
You're already vertical, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go horizontal for like 20 minutes just to get the blood.
You got to go longitudinal.
I gotta go longitudinal,
You're
baby.
dude, yeah.
Listen,
Your
I gotta get
latitude all day. You got to go longitude a little bit.
smack my legs, get the blood going.
Hey, babe, can you come in here and beat my ham hocks
Hey,
for
come here,
me?
lift my ankles up.
Yeah. So where you been, man? You've been missing, and everybody's been like deeply concerned.
No, I'm really sorry, bro.
They be messaging me. They're like, "Yo, what happened to Sal?" And I'm like, "I don't know. He must have, met his very Italian end, as they all do. He's 35. That's about how long they last.
how do you think I'm gonna go?
Probably some sort of like Gandolfini thing where you're just like,
In
on a
Italy?
nice hike with your family, and then your heart stops.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey,
Honestly,
but look
man,
at this.
I've been in a downward spiral.
$5 from Robbie's third cousin. Welcome back, Sal. Did you say you're in a downward spiral?
I'm in a really bad downward spiral.
And you could have it all. Come on, Sal.
No, that song
My
really does it for me.
empire of dirt.
Which version do you prefer?
The Trent Reznor, the Nine
Yeah,
Inch
Nine Inch
Nails.
Nails.
That
Fucking
Johnny Cash
rules.
shit was okay, but like, everybody be talking about like it's his song now. I guess like Trent Reznor was just like Pat the Least Resistance, like whatever.
Sure. But
We'll
no, I
just
mean, if
say
you
we'll just give props to Johnny Cash, but I never thought the Johnny Cash cover was anywhere as close to as good as the
9 inch penis from
Nine
Robbie.
Inch Penis. That's good.
Robbie, how big is it? Comment with how big it is.
Yeah, everybody comment your penis size in the chat. Go ahead and super chat your penis size.
And y'all can round up. That's fine.
Yeah, give us money to tell us how big your penis is. But yeah, I never thought the Johnny Cash cover was anywhere as close to as good as the Trent Reznor song. Because I mean, first off, it's a cover. It's a cover of like a deeply personal song, but like it's like personal to Trent Reznor. So like the pain that you can feel in the actual Nine Inch Nails song is kind of absent in the Johnny
Ooh.
Cash cover. You know, like the emotion that Trent Reznor is expressing is it gets kind of lost in translation by the time Johnny Cash is doing it.
Hard and soft.
Soft is just balls, dude.
Yeah.
$2 from Cormankind, 5.25-inch classic. That's a good.
Out of all the people that said it was
standard penis.
Yeah, that's a nice cock.
That's a great standard. You know, that's a Toyota Camry penis right there.
Out of all the people that said it was 7 inches, I only believe Raphael because he said it was skinny.
Yeah, well, he's one of them skinny boys with a big hog, probably. Remember, you ever have those guys like you ever see those guys like skinny guy, big hog?
It looks unnatural, dude.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, my shit on soft is just balls. It's all balls, no penis.
Hard, soft, and then just after orgasm, we want to know. Just busted size.
Just busted. Just
busted. Dalton, how do you gauge when you're making hot dogs? How do you gauge like when they're done?
I guess it depends on how I'm cooking them.
Like in the oven or something.
I've never cooked hot dogs in the oven.
How do you cook them, on the pan?
My favorite method, I guess, would be like boiling them. I like boiling them.
God. Jeez, you say I'm the most American.
Dude, I mean, we're a couple of American boys right here. Yeah, I like boiling them.
Dude, put them in the oven or something like this. Do yourself a favor, boy. You're gonna boil it.
Yeah, I like.
You're gonna fucking boil the hot dogs?
Yeah, I like boiling them. I'll either boil them or I'll score them and just microwave them.
You score them yourself?
Yeah, I'll just cut like slits into them and then throw them in the microwave. I score them myself. You just take a knife and just cut some slits down the length of the hot dog.
Fucking meat. I was gonna say that's how I gauge when they're done is when the skin starts busting.
Yeah, I mean they're already done. First off,
well, if you're buying skinless dogs, then I don't even want to talk to you about
hot dogs are cooked when you buy them, like they're ready to eat. So you can just rip them right out the pack and eat them if you want to.
The skin's got to be busting.
Sure.
I'm gonna send you a picture next time when I eat hot dogs every day. Next time I make some dogs, I'm gonna send you a picture.
I mean, I'm laughing. I like hot dogs enough that I could eat them every day.
I have fully committed, and financially it works for me too. I've fully committed when I'm at the store. I'm like, I just count the days until I'm going to be shopping again, and I'm like, that's how many packs of hot dogs I buy.
Bar ass.
Because it's just one a day for dinner. I'm like, okay, pack of hot dogs.
A 60-pack of bar ass Franks.
I fully embraced it, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I'm like, I eat hot dogs every day. I don't think there's
any I don't think like RFK Jr.'s plan for America is for all of us to eat hot dogs
every day. The healthiest thing moving forward.
Yeah, I think for the sake of the health of this country,
there's nitrates and toxins in hot dogs.
I'm petitioning.
Not to mention studies that say hot dogs cause autism.
Trump signed an executive order for everybody to eat hot dogs every day. God. This just in: Trump just signed an executive order. You have to eat hot dogs every day.
Oh, I'd be one step ahead of the pack. Make me the general of that shit.
Yeah, general hot dog.
General hot dog.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, hot dogs are good. I like a good dog. I
love hot dogs, bro.
Yeah, you know what do you?
Baseball season's coming back, which the only sport that encourages the fucking absolute gorging of
that probably is why baseball is the best sport to go to live.
Dude, yeah, because they have hot dog like days and they have competitions like how many hot dogs can you eat, and it's like it's insane.
It's the only sport that really like
they push the fucking hot food
to eat hot dogs during the game. They got they got a guy who brings them
to
you.
The players are down there eating dogs in the dugout. Like,
yeah, everybody's eating hot dogs. It's a good time.
Best. I could name like the 10 best things about baseball. None of them are the actual sport of baseball. Like they're all just aspects of the game, like, but not the game itself is okay. But like the hot dogs got to be top 5.
This is an interesting point. This guy Corbin kind of gave me $5. Says Venus sausages are hot dogs you can swallow like a snake. I've never swallowed a Venus sausage whole.
I've never swallowed a snake.
I've also never swallowed a snake.
I've also never sucked a dick.
I've never done that either. What do you think it's like? What just happened? What are you doing?
My wife brought me my dinner.
Oh, okay, cool. Guys, Sal's about to eat.
Yeah.
Right into the microphone.
It's steak.
Come on, man.
And risotto.
I mean, we had all day leading up to this.
Man, thank you.
For this steak. This steak dinner could have happened 15 minutes ago, a half hour ago. The steak dinner could have happened anytime before this, but it's happening right now. 15 minutes into the show, and there's a steak dinner that he's eating. Now, and this is the problem. It's not just that you're going to be eating into the microphone. It's like now your attention is diverted to like cutting up this fucking steak.
I know. My wife really could have cut it up.
This could have either I don't. Why is this happening now? This could have happened before the show or after the show. We got a 1 hour window of show, and there's the steak. And now here come the mouth noises. This is great.
Honestly, I don't.
The show was.
I don't know why it happened now. I didn't plan for it to happen now. It's very common. This is a very common dinner time. Thank you.
We were thriving in your absence, and everybody said, "Please bring Sal back." And I said, "I don't know. The show's doing really well without him. Nobody's eating. You know, we're actually able to stay on topic. We're getting a lot done on the channel." But everybody said, "No, we want Sal." And I was like, "Okay, you know, you keep asking for it. Sal's coming back. First day back. What is Sal doing? He's eating a fucking steak dinner. He's drinking root beer, which is
very good.
Drinks. Look, drinks are fine. Meals, full meals, food. Nobody likes hearing people eat into a microphone. It's crazy, and the blatant disrespect that you're showing me is bad. And this will come out of your pay for the show. I guess I should give you some money. I don't know.
What?
You don't even know, dude. You're not even. It sounds so disgusting, like hearing you eat. I really hate the sound of eating. The way a microphone like amplifies and just accents the sounds of eating is disgusting. Don't listen to this. This guy gave me $5. He said, "Get the mic closer to the chewing." Don't do that. Don't encourage this behavior, everybody.
$5. Hold on.
Don't encourage this. This is disgusting. This is shameful. It's abhorrent, I would say. The sounds of Sal eating. Sal SMR. How's that root beer?
So fucking good, it's crazy.
Dude, the sound of you drinking that is fucking disgusting. Dude, the gulping noises you're making. You are a vile man. Just a completely top tip to toe revolting person.
Oh, right, Katie, now. I would never do that to my wife. That's mean.
Just disgusting. Yeah, you sound like a, like a jungle animal.
Hey, chat, go ahead and weigh in. What's worse, the sound of me eating or the sound of Dalton bitching about it?
Rolling around, you're just rolling around in the muck, behaving like a lesser beast. Hear you cutting into that fucking steak.
One time I was at wrestling camp, and the camp, it was at a college campus, and it was shared with a science camp. So, like, we would fuck with these science nerds, like, every day, man. I was, like, I mean, I'm talking like noogies and shit. Like we would throw bottles of piss at them. One day we just bumped into like a group of them, and they were like, "We're like, what's up, nerds?" And they were like, "Shouldn't you guys be eating out of a trough or something?"
Did you just call it a trough?
That's what they said to us.
Sal, seriously, did you just call it a trough?
It's a trough.
Trough.
Yeah.
I thought you said trough.
No.
Okay. Well, you're not.
Anyway,
you're not,
that one stuck with me.
You're not entirely stupid.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I'm pretty dumb. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, pretty cool story, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I guess honestly, they deserve to, like, we deserve. Well, I was never mean
to ruin their summer.
I was never mean to anybody, but I mean, those are the people that are gonna they're working on the technology that's gonna put you out of a job.
Come again?
Yeah, like all the artificial like AI and all the computer shit that's gonna render like all of us, obsolete. Like it's gonna put everybody out of a job. Like, you just fueled that innovation. Like
I started AI.
Pretty much, yeah, bullying science nerds. It just it probably inspired them to continue on their a path of learning and growing and developing and innovating new technologies that'll eventually render you fucking useless. They said, fuck that dumb big fat Dago Sal for throwing bottles of piss at us. That motherfucker he's never gonna possess any skill sets that are valued beyond he's not, you know what I mean? Like you're they said Sal is never gonna be able to have anything to offer in with any amount with any longevity,
Someone said that I looked like fat Smash Mouth, and that it looks like I ate the sharpest tool in the shed.
That's good. But they pulled your card right there. They said Sal is not going to have any sort of anything to offer that's timeless, that is needed for years and years to come.
You definitely need my fucking fat.
And so they set to work to develop artificial intelligence and said, we'll just make sure that he can't feed his children anymore. We'll put him out of a fucking job with computers, and then when he goes begging for pennies on the streets, that's all that'll be left for him. There's no job, there'll be no work for you. There's nothing you can contribute in the future designed by the people that you threw bottles of piss at.
Have you ever seen the movie Ernest Goes Soft?
What?
Ernest Goes Soft?
I've never seen that one, no. It's cool. It's cool, man. No, it's cool. Focus on your dinner. Focus on this steak. Go ahead and eat your steak dinner.
I mean, why wouldn't I?
Because we're doing a fucking show.
Buddy, listen.
I'm not your buddy right now. I'm not your fucking friend. I'm not your brother. I'm not your pal. I'm your co-host. I'm your creative partner. And and it's like you think you dismiss the all of you're very dismissive of all of this.
You're being obtuse, bro.
I'm not. I'm a cutie.
No, I'm cute.
You're not. No. If anything, you're obtuse. That's because that's the biggest angle.
You got a fucking obtuse pussy.
No, don't take that back.
No, that pussy is fucking whack.
I don't have a pussy at all, dude. My penis and
Your
testicle.
pussy's so whack, bro.
No, look. Here's the thing. What you're doing right now, first off, it goes to show you don't respect me. But more importantly, you don't respect podcasting.
I respect you.
And this is why you're going to be stuck working dumbass jobs, always answering to some shitty boss, wondering what went wrong in your life because you don't respect podcasting.
I don't wonder anymore. I know.
You know exactly what went wrong. It's because you care more about eating than you do podcasting. When this could be your meal ticket. You could be eating much better steak dinners if you could devote your time and attention and effort in the podcasting. But you care more about short-term pleasures, instant gratification. You never delayed yourself any sort of gratification. You know?
I went to rehab.
You've never worked toward anything.
30 days, bro.
Yeah. I guess that's good. This is the age, you know, it's a deplorable age we live in because most people have lost sight of actually, you know, building towards something, developing, growing, delaying.
Whose fault is that, Captain fucking Grifter?
Delaying gratification. Everybody wants what they want, and they want it now. And look, everybody's fucking miserable now. Isn't it funny how that works out? That when you have a, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, we live in a society. When you have a society,
we're living in a society, people.
When you have a society or a civilization or a populace that, you know, the only thing that's important to them is feeling good and comfortable and pleasurable in the moment now. Just make me feel happy right now. And guess what? Nobody's happy. Everybody is constantly seeking out that which will pleasure them for the moment, and nobody stops to look around and realize I'm fucking miserable. You know what I mean? You're always chasing. See, you don't care. You think this is all big. You think this is all just you think this is all just a fucking skit, a bit, a sketch, a gaffe, a joke. I'm telling you, Sal. Sometimes you gotta, you know, you gotta be willing to put in the work.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
But I do, though. That's the thing. I do care.
Hey, Sal, I know you don't care. You didn't have to tell me. You've exhibited that through your actions. You think I'm stupid? You think I was just born yesterday? You think I just fell out of a coconut tree?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? I'm just trying to bang out this text real quick.
You're on your phone too? Jesus, dude. Who are you texting? Who are you talking? Who? I mean, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. I can, and I have done it. I possess the skill set to podcast solo. I could do a show by myself. I like doing a show with you.
I'm trying.
But like when shit like this happens, I mean, honestly,
how mad are you?
If I'm not actually that mad, but like let's get serious. I'll get serious right now. I'll be honest with you right now. When you're delivered steak dinners and you start texting and there's a fucking game on, and you're like completely distracted and not like engaged in anything that's happening, I basically have to just start podcasting by myself. Like everything I've been doing,
a minute or two.
Everything I've been doing the last like 10 minutes is just an effort to keep the show chugging along while you finish your steak dinner. I'm doing this because I care about you, Sal. All this bitching and moaning I'm doing is to fill up the time while you enjoy your steak dinner. You perceive it as me.
Then what do you think is gonna happen when I'm done? I'm gonna have a steak inside me. I'm gonna be back, baby, and I'm gonna be good.
Okay, that's great.
It's called great, helping Sal. A brother out.
That's great, but I mean, like as it's happening, it's happening during the show.
But hey,
so that while you're, it's like if we were playing tennis, we were doing doubles tennis, and then during the tennis match, you just decided to start eating a steak dinner. And now I got to play against the two people on the other side of the court by myself for the next 10 minutes while you eat a steak dinner. That's what this is like, Sal. Podcasting is basically tennis. And I'm David Foster Wallace. You still texting?
Who's Foster Wallace? Wait, what?
You don't know who David Foster Wallace is?
No, are you like a tennis guy?
He was a tennis guy.
Are you a racket head?
No. The extent to which I know anything about tennis is because
I know like Nadal and like Federer.
Yeah, is because of him. Because he was
like the Lance Armstrongs of my youth.
He was a writer, and he killed himself in like 2007.
Is it the guy that pulled the gun out of the manila envelope?
No, that was Bud Dwyer, who was like a senator or something. No, David Foster Wallace was a writer who wrote some novels and short story collections and a bunch of essays. And so I've read 2 of his novels and all of his essays. I haven't really read any of his short story collections, but he was like a he grew up like playing tennis and shit, and he loved tennis, and he was like a big tennis guy. And so he wrote an essay. He wrote an essay about Roger Federer.
I wrote my essay in Denver.
Yeah. He wrote an essay about Roger Federer called Both Flesh and Not. And then one of the themes throughout his novel Infinite Jest is tennis. Like one of the settings in the book is a tennis academy, and there's all this tennis shit in it. So like, the extent, anything I have like any connection I have to tennis is just because I've read his stuff. I don't think I've ever even watched a single tennis match ever. I'm not joking right now. The chewing sounds are fucking gross. It is nasty, dude. I hate that sound.
That was my last bite of steak.
Okay, well, Sal's eating a steak dinner. His health bar has been replenished. His stamina, he's ready to roll now. Upon finishing his steak, Sal will enter his rest and digest phase, meaning he will be dazed and more confused. See, that is true. Now you begin the work of digesting that steak. Do you know what I ate before this?
Steak?
No, I wish, man. I had
imagine if you had a steak before this.
That'd be good. Yeah, I mean, protein would have really perked me up. No, I might just have to like make peace with the fact that I'm just never going to be healthy.
What'd you eat?
I had like a Little Debbie sampler. I made myself a Little Debbie sampler. I had Swiss rolls. I had chocolate Valentine's cakes, and I had an oatmeal cream pie.
Why'd you do this?
I got a sweet tooth, dude. I got a little sweet tooth.
But that's not dinner.
That's not dinner. No. I mean, for what I've had to eat today is like I woke up at like because I was actually off work today, so I woke up at like 2 p.m. and I had some chicken and rice. And then I didn't
tried.
Do what?
Those are the worst days where you started out healthy.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing is I woke up at like 2 and I had some chicken and rice, and I didn't eat again until like an hour like an hour and a half ago when I had those Little Debbie's. So I guess like all I've had to eat today is chicken and rice and Little Debbie's, which is not healthy, but I guess calorically it's still like, I don't know.
That's a huge coincidence. You want to know why?
Why?
Because your mom also got a cream pie this morning.
So please don't joke like that right now. She's in mourning.
Yeah, it was in the morning from me. Your mom's sad about that fucking dog?
Yeah.
God.
$5. Come on, so don't be glib about the dog. Can Sal please hold his mic up to his stomach for the rest of the pod?
What was his name? Ruckus?
No, don't even worry. I'm not gonna fucking do it. No, if this is the attitude you have towards a beloved dog passing away, then I'm not even gonna fucking tell you his name.
Just tell me.
No, I'm not. No, you don't respect podcasting. You don't respect dogs.
I really don't. When did dogs become America's fucking sweetheart? The things are disgusting.
Man's best friend, dude.
Yeah, how did that start?
I don't know. I guess.
Oh, Gizmo. All
right, don't Sal. You're on. You better pump the fucking brakes, dude.
No, listen. Shout out to Gizmo. Rest in peace. You was one of the homies. All dogs go to heaven.
Okay.
That's my dog right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you like any animals?
Cats.
You like cats. Oh, so you're like a cat guy.
I like some dogs. I like maybe 10 dogs.
Okay.
Like in the world.
Name them.
Like my buddy's dog, my mom's dog. I don't know. Just like dogs that haven't offended me.
Okay. I don't mind cats. I like cats. I had a cat growing up.
I like every cat though.
Yeah.
I like all cats.
I love
even cats that don't fuck with me. I'm like, I respect that cat.
I had a cat. I remember when we were, because we moved around a little bit before we like settled down in Texas. So one of the towns we lived in was this little town on the border of Virginia. It was a little town called Kingsport, Tennessee. It was right by the mountains. And
great name drop. Now the town's gonna blow up.
Yeah, another
not gonna be the commerce. Not gonna be able to keep up.
Another fucking American Airlines flight is gonna fall out of the sky and crash right into the little quaint
tourism. Now that you mention their name,
yeah, Kingsport.
And this is where Dalton eats breakfast.
Yeah, and so we were living there, and I was in like 4th or 5th grade at the time, and this cat just like wandered up to our house. It was like tuxedo cat, like black and white, and didn't have a collar, didn't have an owner that we could find out. Like we asked around, nobody claimed him, so we just kept him, and I named him Chester.
Oh man, like Chester Benning.
Chester Bennington. Oh yeah, Lincoln Park. Actually, that does line up because Lincoln Park was hitting at the time.
Yeah. So give me reason.
Yeah, so I had Chester Bennington the cat, and we had him for many years. Like he went with us. He came with us to Texas.
Damn, Chester B.
Yeah, Chester B. Cat. And then I think it was around when he was like maybe 11 or 12 years old. He got really sick.
He got raped.
Yeah, when he was around 11 or 12 years old, he got raped by the neighborhood Down syndrome boy. And he was never the same after that. And it's funny, we didn't.
He fucked up.
Yeah, we didn't put him down. The trauma eventually led to him. He unfortunately took his own life.
Oh man,
because he got raped.
He killed himself.
No, he got extremely sick. Like he was just like shitting everywhere. Like he was just leaking shit all the time, and he became like very sluggish. You know, like he lost all of his energy. He would, I mean, this was a cat who would like run out into the woods and kill big ass rabbits and birds and shit and bring them
Oh,
back
and
to
you're
the
wondering why
house.
he's shitting blood.
Yeah, yeah, he probably caught some fucking parasite or something.
Yeah, dude, he's probably got fucking trichinosis or something, and
Yeah, but
he's probably
eventually,
80% worms.
yeah, but he got like extremely sick at one point, so we had to euthanize him. You know, when that happened, I was devastated. I mean, I love that cat. He was a good cat, and he was my friend. So you know, I like dogs and cats in moderation. Do you ever go to somebody's house who just has a bunch of fucking animals?
That's what I don't like. I mean, yeah, that happens with any animal, but I don't. Dogs are so like imposing. Like a dog in a room is the center of the fucking attention.
I do. I think we're on the same page. There should be less dogs. Like
Yeah.
there should
Oh my
be.
god. Yeah.
There should be like less dog owners, I guess is what I mean. Like there's too many people get like that have dogs
You
now.
have a bunch of dogs,
Yeah, and
and
they
it
want
seems like the
to.
worse the pet owner, the more pets.
Yeah, and they want to bring them every fucking where with them. Like you go to a bar or
Oh,
a cafe or just go shopping at Target, and there's some jackass in there with their fucking dog, like their big ass, golden retriever, or German Shepherd, whatever fucking dog they have. It's like I don't understand why you think it's okay for you to bring your dog here. I don't know why we got all loosey goosey with dog rules, but
oh, because one
dude,
dog
it
fucking
used to
saved
be like a
the
given. It
country.
used to just be like a societal contract to the point where like you would watch like Charlie Brown fucking Peanuts cartoons, and that was like Snoopy wasn't even allowed in
The
places.
gross part is like seeing eye dogs used to be a thing, I guess. I don't really see them much anymore. Neither do their owners. But at some point, people realized, like, oh, that dog gets to go everywhere. And they took advantage of that to the point where now people have therapy dogs and emotional support snails and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's just like a
So
fat
gross.
bitch. A fat bitch will bring her pug, into the
I'll have
bar.
a medical card for him.
Yeah, this is the dog. They say I get to bring him everywhere because I'm fat, and
Yeah, it's like really gross now.
yeah, he helps me. He helps me feel better. Because I'm a big fat bitch, and I need my dog with me to calm me down.
How does
Uh,
that calm you down?
I don't know. Remember that? Wasn't there a guy we knew, and that was he would do like open mics and shit, and
Oh, Dave
he had
Merrican.
this fucking shitty dog he'd bring
Dave
with him. Every,
Merrican.
yeah, we all just had to be like, no, it's cool, man. It's cool that you bring this fucking
He would
dog
bring
everywhere.
his dog with him. I'm
It's
like, bro,
cool that
how
he's just
many
running
people
up
do you
on the
gotta kill?
stage, and yeah.
How many people do you gotta kill in a war to be that fucked up to where you need a little dog with you everywhere?
Yeah, and the problem, and here's the thing, like
50, 60?
with a seeing eye dog, like a fucking blind person's dog that they need so they can navigate around.
Yeah, you're literally bringing an animal with you and caring for it just for a spare set of eyes that belong to a fucking dog.
Right,
Like,
but I understand. Well, here's the. I understand seeing eye dog, and I understand like the rules surrounding that. Like they need that dog in order to navigate. So you can't just go up and pet him and act as you would with other dogs. But then when just like some fucking guy who's clearly not blind brings in like some like what it was some like lap dog or whatever he's got, but he's still all like precious, like protective about it. Where he's like, you can't just pet my dog.
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
hate it, bro. I
yeah,
fucking hate it.
I mean, come on, you're not. This is not a dog that you need due to any disability you have. You're a gay bitch who's like, I'm nervous everywhere I go because I don't know. I killed people in fucking Abu Ghraib. All the torture I did to
Dude.
Arabs means I got to have a dog with me everywhere now. And then you're telling people that want to
I
pet your
fucking
dog
double fisted some tall boys in Abu Ghraib.
yeah, they can't fucking pet your dog, but the dog is also like, and that's the other thing is like an actual disabled person, like a blind person's dog is like, like a specialist, like a fucking
Oh yeah.
soldier. Like they're so well behaved and
You can
trained.
go on Amazon though and buy a fucking vest for any
These
shitty
fucking
dog.
dipshits, are just like, I'm anxious and I need a dog. it's always this fucking raucous, completely untrained, misbehaving little fucking mutt that they just let run all over the goddamn place, and you can't tell him, hey, take your fucking dog home because he's a veteran or whatever.
Dude, my favorite thing to do to dog owners is tell them that they have a bad dog.
Yeah. Most of them do.
People are like so offended if you are like, is it a good dog? They're like, of course he's a good dog. I'm like, listen, I'm just asking. He looks like a bad dog.
Yeah. Most dogs are bad dogs. Like, most people do not possess.
You can get away probably with calling someone's kid ugly before you tell them that's a bad dog right there.
What is mesothelioma? Why is this person that's in the chat saying I have that?
You do have. I thought you did have mesothelioma.
What is mesothelioma? I know that from the commercials.
When you're a big dumb bitch.
What is mesothelioma? Is a rare and aggressive type of cancer that develops in the mesothelium.
What's a mesothelium?
I don't know, dude. It's caused by exposure to asbestos.
What's asbestos?
Asbestos is like a fucking.
I don't know. Listen, but we're trying as best as we can here, okay?
I guess the steak worked. I guess the steak did rejuvenate cell.
It's like the star from Mario.
No, asbestos was like a fiber material that they used for like building shit in the 1920s that they found out just gave everybody cancer. Like
Legionnaire's disease.
Yeah, like you've seen Wizard of Oz, right?
Oh yeah, I love it.
You know that scene where they're in the poppy field and it starts snowing?
Where the guy's hanging?
No. No, the scene where they're in the poppy field.
It's asbestos.
They're just like shaving asbestos on them.
Didn't they all die like when they were 40 from that movie?
I don't know. I mean, you know, people lived so rough back then. I mean, I don't think anybody lived past 40 in those days.
I love hearing them talk about how they treated Julie Garland on this set. Like, oh, she was a bitch, you know. Like,
dude, the entertainment industry put her through fucking hell, man.
It's crazy how they would treat like women back then.
Yeah, she basically was just like this, you know, this product for Hollywood, and they just were forcing her to smoke cigarettes and take amphetamines and like cracking the whip on her to make her do dances and sing and shit. And then like by the time she was like in her 20s, she was, you know, already like washed out.
And then you wonder why the pussy's no good.
Yeah, like you ever see those pictures of her like when she had Liza Minnelli? Like the pictures of her holding her baby. You know, or like Judy Garland looked like the fucking crypt keeper at that point. She looked old as shit, and I don't think. I mean, like when she wasn't even old when she died. She was like pretty young. Let me see. When did Judy Garland die?
Do you like Judy Garland? Can I sing you a song?
She died when she was 47. So like,
wake up on a star.
Oh, look at this. Gifted 5 Cornfed membership. Hey, enjoy those perks, everybody.
Clouds are far behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, she was only 47 when she died.
Jesus.
And Liza Minnelli's still alive. Liza Minnelli is 78. That's pretty cool.
Somewhere
over the rainbow. Dude, I'm a big time supporter of Israel because of that song.
Why?
Israel Kamehameha or whatever the fuck his name was. The guy, come on.
The big fat guy?
Yeah, Israel. Here, let's go ahead and watch it. Kama Kawi Wo Kama Kamehameha.
Kamawawi. It's Kamawawi. Kama why we can't get along.
You come and go.
Come.
You come and go. Oh. Here we go. Let's see. Wait, Sal, you there? Where'd you go?
Red, gold, and green.
Let's go ahead and
Red, gold, and green.
let's go ahead and check out. Let's check out some Israel,
Every
dude.
day is like the Bible.
If you're talking about the morbidly obese Hawaiian fella, then yeah, you could say I'm a Israel supporter.
To my rest of my brothers, John and George.
What?
To all the rest of the Macan Sons of
Dude, this was the original Dave Blunts.
I do this song in commercial for another Hawaiian brother. Song was like this.
Dude, that's dude. This is gonna be us on this podcast soon. What does he do? The What does he do? The fucking the song, the other one. Whatever. Anyway, where you at, Sal? Where'd you go?
I'm in beans.
Dude, get closer to the microphone, man.
I'm in beans.
Anyway, so that's Israel, whatever. He did the. I don't know. He's famous because he sang a fucking Judy Garland song one time.
Julie Garland was kind of hot.
Oh, dude, she was a tight piece of ass.
Let's look up. Oh, you want to see like the hottest woman ever, dude? Look up Google sexy Sally Field. Bro, I'm telling you,
Sally Field.
young hot Sally Field is insane. Bro. Oh, I'm telling you, just do it.
All right, sexy Sally Field.
I'm gonna Google it too. Are you gonna share your screen?
Sure, man.
Okay.
Sexy Sally Field. I never really thought of Sally Field as a sex
Oh,
symbol.
dude, she's so hot. Let me see. I can't see.
Well, I mean,
come on.
All right.
Oh my god, dude.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she's attractive,
dude.
Yeah, tight little body, real skinny, little perky titties. You know, I don't hate it. I mean, she's no, old, and that's kind of nice. You know, she's no Marissa Tomei, but oh hell yeah, dude! Look at that! Look at her fucking belly button right there, dude. You think I bet your little tiny penis could fit right in there, right inside her belly button.
Imagine.
Is that a baby crying?
Yeah, don't even worry about that right now.
Yeah, she's a cutie. Oh hell yeah, dude! Here we go. Look at this. Ooh, fine. That's a vintage right there. A nice.
I'm getting all bricked up here. So
bottle of wine that you pull out of the cellar. That's cool.
You got one?
Do I got one? What?
Like an old hottie, old school hottie.
An old school hottie?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, like what? So
Bridget
just like
Nielsen or something.
Brigitte Nielsen?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. An old school hottie. Let me think. Who's a bitch from the past?
Who's a bitch from the past?
Who's a fucking
What
bitch from the past?
was the name of the mother of Christ?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude.
Mary was. I heard she was a little freak.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody go take care of that baby.
Let me see. How about yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess like the go-to is like Marissa Tomei. I don't know.
Yeah, but she's still hot.
She's still hot, yeah. You know, almost as hot as Sally Field.
Man.
Well, who's another bitch from the past?
Cher.
Oh, I think I got one. Here we go.
Rita Repulsa.
Rita Repulsa is a good one. Here we go. Yo, dude, check this shit out.
Make this monster dick grow.
Here we go.
Rita, I'm about to bust.
Why can't? God damn it, dude.
Aye, Rita.
Hold
Rita
on.
had a body, though.
How the fuck do you? It's impossible to just pull up a fucking. Here we go. Wait a second. Here we go. I think this is a good one. Like the disparity between like what this person look like young versus when you and I probably would have seen her on TV. Check this shit out, dude. What do you think of this? Young Cloris Leachman.
And what is she in now?
She's dead now, but
Is that Toni Collette?
no, it's not Toni Collette. I just told you it's Cloris Leachman.
Toni Collette's hot.
Toni Collette is a nice old hottie, but this is no
old hotties, yeah. And then any forgotten hotties?
Any forgotten hotties?
Like Melissa Joan Hart. That's a forgotten hottie.
It is. I mean, yeah, I guess so. That's
Look up Melissa Joan Hart, sexy.
But
please, please.
You don't remember. Like,
I don't know who that bitch is.
You don't remember her from like Malcolm in the Middle or.
Oh, what was she? Malcolm in the Middle.
She was the fucking like grandmother. She was the fucking.
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember her from Beer Fest? She was
Nope.
in Beer Fest. She's a legend. You know, we saw her. You and I, you definitely saw her on TV and movies a lot growing up. And this is her like when she was really young.
See that
she was a cutie. So
I'm gonna look up Melissa Joan Hart as
Melissa Joan Hart was what? Sabrina?
Oh yeah.
I bet she probably did not age well.
I bet you she did. She looks great now. Look her up. Look up Melissa Joan Hart right now.
Actually, yeah. She just looks like a fucking, like a mom you would see shopping at Kohl's. Yeah, I mean, she's not like winning any fucking awards, but
she looks fucking hot, bro.
She's a decent looking older lady. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like, come on, if that's your mom, dude, you're spanking it.
That's what I'm saying. She looks like
if that's your mom, you're spanking it to her.
She looks like a mom. I'm not. No, I would spank it to other people's moms. But
no, if that's your mom, you got problems.
Sure, man. All right.
Has this bitch ever been naked?
Probably.
Like in the shower?
Yeah, I think everybody's been naked.
But was I there to see it? Was anyone there to see it?
No. Robbie wants us to know Melissa Joan Blart. That's good, man. So what's been going on? Like, why have you been missing?
What do you, Dalton? Please don't do this right now.
No, I mean this is the show.
First of all, the hour's up,
we doing that kind of show now? We're
and
keeping
that
it
has
clock
been the hour.
watching. We're clock watching now. Come on,
Good
man.
night, America.
Come on, Sal. Don't do this. Don't. You can't be fucking. You can't just go missing for 2 weeks and then come back and be like, "Oh, I'm out at. I have a hard out right at the hour." Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it when you keep looking at the phone.
I love you.
Clock watch the podcast. Do you know who was weirdly hot? Was that like a kind of fat bitch you would see a lot in the like 90s and early 2000s? I think she was on Third Rock from the Sun, and she played Ivana Hump a lot in Austin.
Oh yeah, Ivana Hump a lot.
Yeah, it was always like she was kind of like a thicker, like a fatter bitch, but she was like kind of hot. And then who else is there? I don't know. But Sal, why have you been missing? What happened? Why does your life continuing to fall apart? Is it because you threw those balls of piss at those science nerds when you were a kid?
Oh, bro, my life be like, ooh, ah. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what that means, dude. Oh, that's right. Ivana Humpalot was in Righteous Gemstones last season. Yeah, she's looking good. She's still looking good. Nice thick body. What the fuck is that?
It was a baby.
Dude, you can't even be on Twitter no more. Dude, I be pulling up Twitter in like all the porn that Twitter keeps showing me is like demented shit, man. I saw one the other day, and I guess it's because of like the things I be talking about on these shows. I don't know if like my phone's listening to me or what, but I'm not. This is no joke. This actually happened. Twitter showed me like on my For You page, it was like a porno where a woman was putting like a whole squash up her pussy.
Oh,
like one of those like gourds, like one of those like.
I always wondered what made him look like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, how does the squash become a gourd?
Yeah, she was lengthening out a squash.
She's actually making gourds.
Yeah.
When she pulls them out of her pussy, they're all fucking gourded up.
Yeah, it was like one of those like thick, like wide base squashes. Like not like a yellow squash you normally would buy, but like a gourd squash, you know? And she was putting this whole squash up her pussy, and I was like, I don't even
Stampede.
I'll try. I'm gonna try.
Down there.
I said I'm gonna try to jerk off to this. I'll give it the old college try, but this is pretty gross to me.
We have to secure the southern border.
Yeah. Yeah. So Twitter be showing me like porno that is like real sick and twisted shit. Remember when we were kids and
I'll have a Gordy to crunch, please.
Dude, remember when you were a kid and like before iPhones even existed? Like if you had a smartphone, it wasn't something you could like watch videos on. So like when you were a kid,
I remember it was like 10 cents per text message, and we could play Snake.
Yeah, hell yeah, that Snake was awesome.
Or we could watch the guy that had the phone play Snake.
I remember like having what I guess would have been considered a smartphone at that time, and it was some like shitty Palm Pilot phone or something with a stylus. And I remember like the most you could do with it in terms of like browsing the internet, like looking at things on the internet, is I remember going in the bathroom and locking the door, sitting on the toilet, and then going on Google on my fucking Palm Pilot phone and typing in boobs.
Oh, wow.
And just waiting waiting for the fucking AT&T 3G at the time to load pictures of boobs so that I could jack off on the toilet. That was like the extent to which you could look at like naked ladies on your phone. And then you cut to now, and it's like against your will. You just open up Twitter on your phone, and it's a woman putting a squash in her pussy.
Bro, that's crazy, by the way, the difference. The stark.
It's very stark.
When I was in high school, there was a nude that went around of a girl that we all knew, and it was printed out. Like we had it printed out. Like I would take it out of my wallet and unfold it and show it to people.
You're doing like analog revenge porn. You had a piece of paper with some child's breasts on it.
I'll never forget. No, she was a senior. We were all children. She was a
Okay.
senior though, and I'll never forget it. Like I vividly remember the black and white printout. I remember where the creases were. Like almost got it like to her titty. Like thank God it missed it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like anytime you see somebody you know, like nude or anything, it's like
It's insane, dude. That to me
your
is
brain
like the
takes
greatest
a like
rush.
your brain takes a snapshot.
It's the biggest rush.
Yeah. Like do you remember that musician in Denton, Poppy Xander?
Nope.
Dude, she's gorgeous, dude. She's like a really hot lady. And she was always
hot
done.
girl named Poppy.
You might be Poppy Xander.
Okay, anyway.
She was always done up kind of like a pinup girl. Like she had like the big hair, you know, and she was a musician. She was very cute, very hot. And I remember one time I was at Brett Crow took me to some fucking like some guy's house on a lake. And then everybody got this idea to go skinny dipping. And so that she was there. And she stripped down, got naked, and like I just like briefly saw her naked by the bonfire.
You'll never forget it,
dude. It's like locked in. I'll just be like, you know, washing dishes, and the image of Poppy Xander naked will pop in my head.
You're gonna be an old man telling your grandkids, when I was a young man, I saw Poppy Xander completely bare nude by the fire.
Dude, she had incredible tits, perfectly like.
Let me tell you something, you kids nowadays, you don't know shit. I saw Poppy Xander stripped down nude. God damn it!
Yeah, and she had this like amazing like.
You're gonna be sedating your ass. They're gonna think you lost your mind. Like Poppy Xander's tits.
Dude, amazing tits, and she had this like incredibly like
He's lost his mind.
She had a bush, but it was like style, like it was like trimmed up, or it was done up nice. Her bush was done up real nice, and so that image is just like in my mind forever. Like I'll just think about that sometimes and like drift away.
I also had memories like that. I remember in high school, like we all went skinny dipping, and I remember like it's illegal though to think about because they were underage, so I try not to.
Yeah,
I remember this girl Carly though, like she got up like onto the dock in front of us, and like we all fucking saw full gash, dude. Like she like climbed up on the dock, like out of the water, and we were like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I seen your illegal little butthole,
dude. I remember one time I was at some like one of them outdoor.
But bars. I was young too, though. Does that count?
It's fine, dude. I mean, when everybody gets like is forced,
I shouldn't think about it though now.
When everybody's like forced to get the Neuralink installed, and like when
they'll know, they're like, you were thinking about that well beyond the age of 18.
And then like when you think about a child's breasts, it will recognize it as like a thought crime, and
it's illegal. I shouldn't even talk about it.
You'll be sentenced to like 6 months of you know, like labor
of like I have to write pop propaganda, fucking.
Yeah, you'll be sentenced. Yeah.
Oh, like, bro, speaking of reading and writing,
6 months of content labor where you have to like, you know, do tweets.
Speaking of reading and writing, I signed up for something that I don't think I should have done.
What'd you
do? So I signed up to read a book for a podcast.
Jesus Christ, dude! What podcast?
The History Homos.
And what book?
It's the My Big Gay Jewish Life of Alexander Hamilton.
So this will be the first book you've read in how many years?
Buddy, here's the thing. I haven't I haven't read it.
When are you doing the show?
Oh, it's like tomorrow.
Well, I'd say you don't really have anything to worry about. I'm sure Scott is aware that you're not going to read that book.
I don't know if he is. I don't want to offend him.
Don't worry, he's
he
read
texted
it.
me. He texted me like a week ago and said, "Bro, this book's hilarious." And I texted him back and said, "LOL." I know, right?
Don't worry, he definitely has read the book. He puts in the work. I'm sure he knows you are not going to read that book.
I'm gonna have. You're right, Katie. You nailed it. I'm gonna have AI teach it to me tonight.
Yeah, like I'm, I think there's like a part of him that's like hoping you might read it. Like he's like, maybe, there's a slim chance he might actually read it, and that'd be nice. But I think he's fairly confident that you're not gonna like.
I feel bad.
He's aware that you're not gonna read the book. So I don't, it's fine. Oh, another great titty memory was one time I was at one of them like outdoor bars in Denton with it was me and Dee Dee and there was that really mean lady, Alex. Do you remember her? Did you ever meet her? Did you ever meet that lady?
Who?
Alex Tate.
Mack.
No, not Alex Mack. She was cool. She could turn into like a puddle and go under doors and shit. No, Alex Tayara.
No, bro.
She's like a musician. And she was she had like, I remember she had said she had just gotten out of the psych ward at the time, which I would learn what that's like years later. But it was me, her and Dee Dee. We were sitting at like one of them wooden tables drinking at one of these fucking hip outdoor places, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like East Side or something.
Yeah, like one of them places. And then this Alex lady at one point just pulled out one titty. And I locked it in. Like I honed in on just this one titty and got a snapshot of it, printed it in my mind, digitized it. And that's just been a core memory for me since then.
Yeah, dude, my version of the movie Inside Out would just be disgusting.
Yeah.
They'd be trying to hide files, like they'd be no, not over here.
Yeah, if you were to look at the inside out of me, like all the emotions or whatever inside my mind, they're all just like sucking and fucking and jacking off.
Have you seen the movie Come Inside My Mind?
What is that?
It's a Robin Williams movie.
No.
Come inside my mind, please.
Yeah.
Hey, come inside my mind.
But yeah, if you were to do the zoom in and see all the emotions in my head, like inside out, it's like depression is butt fucking anger, and then anger is sucking off happiness, and happiness is jacking off the other one.
Yeah, I sang Inside Out by Eve's 600-Pound Life.
Yeah, that's good.
I would swallow my pride. I would swallow pork rinds.
That's good, man.
Take the chip bag, flip it inside out. All right, buddy. Listen, I do have to go to my night
job.
You're
done?
I've got a night job.
Well, I guess this was a good, we dusted the cobwebs off.
Flip it inside out.
We're getting back on track. So, I mean, I appreciate. Thanks everybody for tuning in. The Patreon. I'll do something. I gotta do something for the Patreon. I mean, if you're subscribed, thank you. If you were subscribed and unsubscribed, I get it. But please subscribe to the Patreon if you're not currently. It's Patreon.
I've never had a band. The chat's asking.
Sal, I'm plugging the Patreon.
I'm willing to start one if 4 dudes want to be my friend.
It's patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. I don't know if Sal's gonna do one with me.
I will, buddy. Listen, this is a good time.
When?
The 7 o'clock hour is good. During the
Tomorrow?
week because it doesn't infringe on my night job.
Tomorrow? I'm off
Yeah.
work tomorrow.
And I do night school too. I'm learning Spanish.
Espanol?
Español.
Espanol.
Spanish. Listen, I just started, okay?
All right.
Let's start a corn-fed band, bro.
Okay. I can play a little guitar, I guess.
I'm jamming with my boys. Pause.
I can play guitar. I can play a little guitar, and I might remember how to play trumpet from high school.
Pause.
If you want to like start a ska band or something.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh, one hop this time.
Thanks for the money, for the super chats, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the program.
I'm drowning in these beans.
We're back. I'm gonna really get to work on podcasting. This is my this is my passion. This is what I care about. And I think the people deserve quality, top shelf podcasting from here on out. So I'm gonna, deliver that for them and make sure it's the greatest show on the internet. What do you think, Sal? What do you think?
They call me the greatest show on Girth.
All right. Please subscribe to Patreon, and then I gotta fix the audio feeds for everything. So it's a new year. In fact, you know what, Chinese rules, it's actually not even the new year yet. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Chinese hours haven't even kicked in for 2025 years. The year of the snake. So we go by the Chinese lunar calendar. So it's actually, we haven't even begun the new year yet. But in new beginnings and big things are coming for the network, the Billionaire Podcast Network. Did he fill her up? So please, stay tuned for all the great things that are going to be happening in the year of the snake.
I don't like Chinese people.